mainstream this
Can we just now
conversation.
agree that?
No, but
Yeah.
they think that NASA's a giant conspiracy theory that patrols the Antarctic rim of the Earth and makes sure that no one knows that the Earth is flat, and that the sun revolves overhead in a circular pattern that explains the day-night cycle.
It's not actually the flat Earth cosmology of ancient times because time zones exist, and they know that, so they have this really convoluted, nonsensical version of what the sun is that tries to get around that, and it doesn't work at all or make any sense.
And some actually legitimately believe that the Earth is flat, but every other planet is a sphere.
Okay, wait, what? Okay,
that's obvious. Is the thing.
But no, how do you okay? Every other planet's a sphere. We have the one flat planet.
They don't believe planets. They don't believe planets as we understand them exist. Is the thing.
Oh God. Oh, they believe in the disk.
No, because they believe.
Disk.
So if in their cosmology we're on a disk and the sun is a spotlight that is like within flying altitude of the Earth, and the planets are dots on a distant sphere. So they don't think planets as we understand them exist because they don't think there is a large sun around which anything revolves.
That is not.
It follows from the Earth being flat.
Right. That sounds like the religious
I had the perfect name for this.
who try and try to think like, well, the speed of light was different as we go along, and that explains why the years don't match up to what we had observed the years to be for the dinosaurs. And it's like at some point you just gotta say no. I've
not heard that one. I do know the speed of light changing is a young Earth creationist answer that you hear to the distant starlight problem, which it's a problem for and only for young Earth creationists. It's the fact that we can see things that are more than 6,000 light years away.
Yeah, I think that might have been what I'm thinking of. But yeah, and then you hear them, and it's like, I think that the easier solution is the people who wrote the book were wrong, and maybe they had some good ideas about other things, but in that case, they were wrong. It's not that big a deal.
They didn't really have. They had very few good ideas. Well, they had very few good ideas about other things.
I'm sorry, I can't believe. I can believe in some conspiracy theories because they actually can make some fucking sense. That they logically make sense, but
no, they can't.
A lot
but
of them
continue.
Don't make any fucking sense.
Well, I mean, like the Kennedy assassination. The conspiracy makes sense in the sense that he was hated by various groups for various reasons, so killing him logically made sense. Now, whether or not they did that is up for debate, but
it's a matter of what makes a conspiracy theory ridiculous. It's a matter of scale.
Who did it? Was it the Soviets or was it the inside?
No, it's a matter of scale. It's like how many people have to be in on the conspiracy. So like the dumbest conspiracy theories are the ones that literal millions and billions of people would have to be in on, like the stealth jihad conspiracy theory, where
what's that?
Stealth jihad is the belief that an enormous percentage of Muslims are united in a conspiracy to take over basically take over the West. Like, not just, like, that terrorists exist, but, like, that an enormous, like, that, like, most Muslims, like normal Muslims you meet on the street, are in on this conspiracy theory, and anything they say to the contrary is them spreading misinformation to try to cover their own tracks. And what makes that the most ridiculous conspiracy theory is that literal billions of people, well, not literal billions, but, like, over a billion people would need to be in on it for it to be a sizable portion of the Muslim population. And even if you trimmed it down to be as parsimonious as possible, millions of Muslims and ex-Muslims would have to be in on it.
Okay, so here's the thing about like actually taking over the West. The Muslim like fucking kingdom was actually like extended way far to the West ago, like a long time ago, but then it like fell down. And like the people here are just like, yo, remember the good times, boy? When we actually like ruled the West, Don't worry, we'll get them next. We'll get them again. Don't worry about it. And it's not like actually taking any effort doing it, but it's just like, yeah, we had our good days, man. Don't worry, it'll come back. It'll come back with all the like the shit happening here. But there's like actually no fucking conspiracy about ever like even putting any effort into doing anything. Like we can barely do ourselves.
And isn't
like,
that
go
what
to
a
fucking
Syrian
West.
and isn't that what a Syrian refugee would say, Mr. Humam?
Oh my god!
So
Inception. Cue Inception sound. Beep, beep.
Okay. Just going off of this, logically just not giving 2 fucks about any of this shit. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me, in my opinion. Because, like, I just do not see a reason for. I just don't see. Why,
Do you actually think like people in the West like conspiracies? Look at people here, man. Arabs are like so fucking conspicuous. They're like everybody's against us. Let's go. Oh,
well,
it's so
of
good.
course everybody's against them, but it's not their fault.
Yeah, but
Wow.
no, like more extreme levels. You know,
yeah.
Okay.
like you see how extreme it is about like the 9/11 and the fucking Illuminati and all that. We're like at next level believing in it. Not me, of course, because I actually don't give a fuck if they exist or not. You wanna fucking rule my brain? Yeah, sure, brainwash me. It's not like I'm doing anything good with it.
That's funny. That's fucked up, but a little funny.
I actually don't fucking care what actually happens.
I guess in my belief, but I just don't have I just don't care enough to even look at it like that. Like, I just look at it like this. What makes sense is a lot of assassinations will make sense because there are people who hate, because everybody hates everybody. Wars are fucking fought for personal gain. Yes, we all know this because there are people in the history books who were fucking soldiers of fortune, mercenaries. So there's no amount of reason why people wouldn't be paid to, make, oh my god, X person did this. It's an assassinate. He assassinated them for X amount of money. And then
Yeah, but like that's like assassination conspiracies are like so downhill. It's like nobody even cares. It's like one person you assassinated.
But today it's much more subtle. Like the whole CIA leak thing, where it's you make it seem like someone did something bad, like from one country to another, and then it subtly changes their relationships to aggressive, and then over time you make these little tiny little movements and push them together towards war. It's not like I'm assassinating you and I'm wearing the outfit of the guy you should hate. It's much more subtle than that.
Yeah. No, it's not even assassination anymore. You're like just poking them and like letting the evil inside of them just go and do the work for you. Not even giving them a reason. You're like giving them the knife and saying, "Yeah, go ahead, do whatever you want with it." That's not even assassination. That's like fair play.
That's because humans are that way. Humans believe that because
I love it. And I love it when humans actually show their true colors, man. It's like so obvious.
It's because humans are that way. They are the type that go, "Oh my god, you're dressed like my worst enemy. Why are you dressed like my worst enemy? You must be my enemy." It's the bump in the night theory that everyone has something they fear, and because of this, they can't trust any other human being in the world. Which is true.
I never trust anyone. You should never trust anyone.
You can't technically trust anybody because everybody's technically out to get you in one way or another. But you just gotta realize that not everybody has their motives against you and has their motives against everything else.
Okay.
And it's not just everybody else; it's even yourself, because the recent studies have shown that you weren't in control of your own actions or body. Your conscious brain is just justifying what your unconscious brain has already decided to do.
Okay, so I think we should stop now before we get too much into it, and because like we spent like 25 minutes just talking
It's
conspiracy
fine.
theories.
It's fine. It's
We're
fine.
still waiting on people. That's why I thought it's okay.
My entire channel used to be about this before it was
Yeah,
it was
I see that. I see that. But like walls, floods, and all.
Oh God, that one. That was from a million years ago. Don't
I'll watch it.
that.
Oh hell
don't,
yeah, I'll watch it.
Don't watch it. I was
That's leverage. That's
from,
leverage right there.
That was when I was 14 and when I was a young Earth creationist and a moron.
Oh.
You're still a moron.
Oh man.
Oh,
Got
God,
him.
that was funny.
Holy shit, this is not gonna end well. Here comes
No,
the
it's
Tarask.
not.
Here comes the Tarask, guys.
You don't
You-
know
you
how
set
close you
yourself
are
up
to
for
right,
death.
but it's not.
You set yourself up for death on that one.
If
my friend.
only you
Holy
knew.
shit, please.
If only you knew.
You're gonna bring us like the second worst Tarask, right? Like the second,
No,
second
it's-
step under it.
It is the most similar thing to a Tarask that is appropriate for your level.
Yeah, like a T-Rex maybe. No, that's weak.
Yeah, I can't wait to higher levels where I actually can summon a T-Rex. That's gonna be fun.
So, we actually are going to begin in that the night after you get, so we'll start with some of the shopping stuff in Vyre. So, you guys, you need to get clothes and gifts. Is there anything you want to do before you purchase gifts for clothes and gifts? Is there anything you want to?
I think we already took care of that the last session.
Did you guys write down what gifts you got?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't remember.
You got mead.
I got the very fine mead in a.
And I got a spider in a jar.
Yes.
And this dude got a fucking spider in a goddamn jar.
Yeah.
Hey man, don't be hidden. Come on.
I'm not hating.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. Would somebody actually trade me their gifts for my gift and go on like say I actually caught the spider by myself instead of buying it, and like that because that's more impressive.
No.
Because I can't bluff my way into it. Nobody wants to do that. Because that's more street cred. That's a lot more street cred.
I have carefully picked out gifts I don't want to trade.
Okay then.
I
Okay, fine.
I'm just kind of looking at it, just kind of thinking, well, I can't really help his stupidity. I mean, what?
Wow, man, come on.
Well, I mean, you rather me be honest, or do you rather me lie to your face and say, "Oh,
No,
yeah,
it's not gonna lie to your face. It's just like, yeah, I actually caught this spider. And if the worst case scenario, she actually says, yeah, I believe you, bitch.
It would be like saying, I caught you this dog versus I gave you this purebred dog that has been specially bred for your pleasure.
No, but this isn't right.
I love how
Right.
you say for your pleasure. You say
Okay, for your
pleasure.
enjoyment. That's the wrong word, but you know what I'm saying. The
Enjoyment
point
is not that bad. Better.
of catching it is not like gonna impress her at all. It's the money part of it is part of it.
No, it's like actually the rare spider. You know, it's like a rare spider. You actually caught it in the wilderness. That's what I actually meant. But if you guys actually think that's not gonna work, okay, fine. I'll just go ahead. Here's 100 GP worth of spider. Yeah, let's go. I don't think there's anything else.
Okay.
Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
Well, I mean, other than the fact that we, just got really sharply dressed, and we're like, yeah, fuck this, we got this, guys.
What's that?
Like, technically, we just got sharply dressed, and we're like, let's do this.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
And we're not in armor, right?
Well,
But we're not-
I will mention, banquet is still a little bit of time away. It's like a day or two.
Oh, of course. I'm talking about preparation.
Yeah. So, In that case,
For some reason, my character is in like the left side for some reason.
That's where the arena was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
The arena.
Well,
so we begin. This is actually going to be at night. Go ahead and place, like, show me your sleeping arrangements. Sort of.
I smell assassins.
Assassins, really?
Well, he did ask for sleeping arrangements, so you know that's like basic.
Do you want to give me
basic,
control?
you're about to get assassinated.
Oh.
Yeah, like just so he knows if one of us actually catches them, if he's gonna be able to like shout to the rest.
Which is the name of your character?
Zenray.
Okay, it's not on here, so I'll just give you control.
Thank you. Full in HP. And I noticed that with Henrik, you were doing individual initiative.
I'm not sure what you mean.
So cohorts get their own initiative, not act
Yes.
on.
I have like a bag of candy in front of me, and I can't control myself, so I just gotta shun my face away.
Are you talking
Yeah,
about you or your
I'm
character?
not even fat. I'm not even fat.
Are you or your character you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about me. Now my tummy hurts.
Yeah, that's a hard. Right around that age is when you stop being able to just. I eat 3 pounds of candy and I'm fine.
Yeah, I've had like this for like 2 years now. Actually, not this. Yeah.
I remember
What about
when
that?
I remember when I was a little baby, I used to be able to pull all-nighters just easily. I can't anymore. Not easily. I can't really at all.
Some people can't handle success. I can. Do you guys know what that is from?
Nope. What the fuck was that?
That's my little brother repeating it after me.
That's funny.
Well, so do we go to sleep? Is that it?
Yeah, you'd be asleep. And I will
No
get-
other patrons here.
There are. Yeah, I'll fill them in here.
Where's everyone else? We should probably group up a little better.
Yeah.
That's gay, man.
Oh.
I actually kind of
So-
like went away because I thought you guys might not want me to like be next to you.
Well,
So how much of an idiot I am.
we deal with it. So
Well, idiocy isn't contagious. So
anyway, yeah, we keep at least one person stays awake at a time to keep watch.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep first watch if you guys want.
And we stay in the cluster. And yeah, we shall. This group of 6 beds looks good.
Yeah, come here, Quincy.
no, not happening.
Suit yourself.
Okay, fine. You're not part of our well protected section.
I hope he gets assassinated.
I hope you get assassinated. First of all, he's an old man. Most people are not going to be like, "Oh, there's an old man over here. Let's go kill him."
Does the construct doll need to sleep?
No, it does not sleep.
Okay. So whoever's watching just sits with the construct doll and kind of has fun. Patty cake or whatever the construct doll wants
Yeah.
to do.
Sure. Can I buy a cup of milk before I go to sleep? Oh right, they don't sell it here. I remember.
What's with you and milk, man? Come on.
Told you I'm
It's
not
like
on a
he's a
hunt.
cat. It's like he's a cat or something.
It was me, Dio, all along. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm just actually gonna fill in the other patrons.
These patrons are way too comfortable.
There's various sort of, yeah, there's various sort of and all right.
So while you're doing that, guy, are you done?
Yes.
Okay,
Go
let's go.
ahead and let's see. There will be watches for the cohorts get their own watches.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cohorts we get a watch. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be first watch.
Okay. Does Vendelfek?
Um, is that the font? This guy?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't trust them with a watch. The doll and Vindelfek will not. They can be up for a watch with another person, but we need an adult to to be awake.
All right. So
Like 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours each. It's
Uh,
like 9 hours.
okay. So Flux, where are you during your watch?
I'm
Yeah,
doing my watch.
anyone who's on watch is sitting on the bed with the doll since the doll's not sleeping.
Okay.
So right next to the door.
Yeah. So this looks
Can
like
can I actually do a perception check to see if there's any other entry points?
Sure.
Let me roll perception. And I actually tell Flux to help me find something here.
Okay.
Slash. So I'm gonna be adding actually.
37.
Here's my aid. Another.
I mean, other than the doors and windows, you don't really see anything.
And it looks like it's just there, and then everything else is closed off. It looks like.
Where are the windows? Where are the windows?
All along the walls, there's actually quite a few of them. Let me reveal a little bit more, just to make so you can definitely see them.
If you think this is a bit meta game, just tell me. I'll stop.
Let's see.
The windows are like 1, 2. We have like 3 windows here.
Okay.
Okay. So if I stand here and like keep watch at the door and the 3 windows, I'm able to. I need to just keep watching the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So we can do that.
Okay.
So we basically cover all entry points.
So your watch comes and goes.
Should I roll the first perception check as I'm the first watch?
If you want to.
Here's my first perception check. 27.
Right. You don't see anything.
Okay. That's the end of my watch.
Yeah, and now your watch is ended.
Okay. Now my watch is ended. I wake the. Did we agree who's gonna do second? Is it gonna be the cohort or is it gonna be Flux?
I rolled which of you the watch yeah. So
okay, I'll just wake up the cohort and tell him to stand watch, and I'll sleep here for him to like stand here and keep watch.
Okay.
Hotel?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Yeah, this is
Cool.
So put yourself wherever you are.
Corners of in it there.
Okay. This.
Oh wait, there's an Annie there. I'm gonna move the plant there.
So you're sleeping.
We're sleeping
on
on.
the floor.
I think that's a fatigue thing, isn't it?
Nah.
Half orcs like hard corners and rough floors.
Okay.
Yeah, shush.
Fine. All right. So.
So what's the perception of the cohort?
Zenray is doing her nails as she's supposed to be doing some of her watching.
All right.
Well, shit. Do they have nail polish at that time? I wouldn't know.
They have pretty much always. I think ancient Egypt had pretty much any makeup convention we have today.
So, just to make sure, do we have a new person, or am I seeing something?
You're seeing a cohort.
Okay.
Right there? Oh.
White name.
Quincy Van Lorian?
Yeah.
That's this guy over here.
By the
I
way,
think.
Me.
Oh, okay.
That would
Yep.
be the tax.
by the way, Mom, what's your current hit points?
There should be 66.
Okay.
That's a bad question to be asking.
No,
I
I'm
know.
just asking. I'm just asking because I can't tell by his token like I normally could.
Okay. I'm just joking around. It's just like, how
It's
much
like-
damage can I do to you before you die? Oh, okay.
You're dead, by the way. Yeah, how about calling me an idiot again, eh?
You've just
Okay.
been shanked. Oh god, no.
So next is next
Flux.
watch. Flux. Okay.
The bird doesn't really let the bird sleep. So link to my token.
Okay. Roll perception.
41.
All right.
How do you have plus 21? Oh, actually, you're a
Oh.
shaman, so you have like the wisdom. Wisdom is like the highest for you. So,
Yeah, I have wisdom and wisdom based and a few other things, I think. And maxed it out, so that's plus 9. Can't remember what else I added to it. It's a class skill.
Yep, they
so-
have skill focus though.
No, I don't have skill focus. I'm not sure what else. Let me look at it.
Well, anyway, can you guys do the same as me and put like your character name too? Because I usually forget your character names. I just like
Oh.
to say or.
I think there was one of the bonus feats we got. We could choose like for a skill bonus based on that, and then
I think it was perceptive. Perceptive.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
so does anything happens with that 41?
No, you don't notice anything. I'm just
Fart crossed.
so
That's
you
the
don't know.
end of the
Let
night.
me clarify. You don't notice anything immediately, but while you're still on watch, so go ahead and go back.
While you're still on watch, you notice there's a giant fucking ogre standing outside your doorway. Red, fuck you.
No, he's not even coming here for you. He's coming here for me.
Anyway,
I mean, it's not an ogre so much as it's just kind of like
Ugly.
just
The
a
assassins
dude.
have come.
Yeah. I will note my own predictability for later. What undoes their invisibility is them throwing a bomb at Humam.
No shit! Oh wow, who could have predicted that again?
So you are for ethical reasons they are not coup de graceing you because that would just be me declaring your character dead, which is would be bullshit. However, they do hit you automatically, so they do their bomb damage. There's no one around to take splash damage, and they do their sneak attack damage. So you take 28 points of damage and immediately wake up because fire just happened. Oh, make a reflex
I'm on
save.
fire! I'm on fire! Oh my god!
Yeah, that was loud.
If I do reflex, can I take half or what?
Reflex is I believe it's to avoid catching on fire yourself. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, 4 more damage.
4 more damage. Okay.
So yeah, you don't catch on fire. Leon, you're playing a bomb person. The reflex save is not for half damage on the alchemist bomb by default, right?
It is for half. If you are the primary target.
Well, there we go.
I'm gonna check because I'm gonna check.
Actually, I didn't know. I didn't see him throwing it at me. So I don't think I get the.
You do.
I think that denies me my dex bonus or anything.
You take a large penalty for being unconscious at the time, or well, you could if I decided to do that to you. But you get reflex saves while you're unconscious. I could show the official ruling dictating that this is the case.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna look up the bomb class feature. Because it allows an attack roll, so I don't see why it would. Those caught in the splash damage can attempt a reflex save for half damage.
Oh, you're alright. Maybe I've been doing this wrong.
Yeah. So you do not. So Humam, you don't receive such a save. But if anyone were taking splash damage, they would, but no one is.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Yes.
Fuck me. Don't laugh.
And I don't have that same macro in here. I'll change that.
+8. Holy shit.
Yeah. I have like a Warrior of All, which gives me a +2, and I have a 6 modifier on my dex.
And I'm gonna get a +9 soon, and it'll be awesome.
Why would you get a +9?
Because initiative.
Why?
Initiative. Yeah.
In the other game, I get a +21 to initiative.
Why?
A lot of
Going
stuff.
first is important.
No, I mean, how do you get it? How are you guys getting that?
One of them is a Slayer archetype. It gives me half my level to initiative. Dex based. I have a familiar that gives me a +4. Yeah, lots of good stuff there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff. Okay, never mind then.
Go and give your cohort an initiative as well.
Oh right, thank you for reminding me. I just asked that, so I should have.
Did that assassin, just one assassin come?
You only see one person, yeah.
+6.
And that is I added the 9 to her. I should have added it to someone else, so ignore.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, it was either going to be an assassin or a drunk guy.
So no one did well.
We're asleep. What do you expect? Most of them.
Annie, is going to, and of course the bomb is loud, so everyone is awake.
When do you just go back to sleep? You're like, none of my business.
Annie, Annie stands up and is going to hop off the bed and imbue you, Leon, with heroism.
Okay.
The assassin I'm deeply sorry about this, is going to down an extract of gaseous form.
What?
Except no, she sees you're not dead yet, so she's not going to do that. She is instead going to fire. Let's see. Yeah, this shouldn't outright kill you. So she'll use another bomb.
Wait. It should hit first. She had her surprise round.
Yeah, and it's her turn, her normal turn now. So another 27 damage to you.
That's a roll an attack roll, though.
Where's
She
the attack?
does. You're right. Yeah, I had forgotten about that. Because you're not helpless anymore. So let's see. You are, however,
This is how much you wanted to kill me.
Can you pick a square? Can you pick a square to be in? So we know that for the purposes of things.
That's a really good point.
I
Doesn't
said
hit.
there was no splash. 14 doesn't hit your flat foot.
I think not. My flat foot is.
Are you sleeping in armor?
Actually, it's 15. It's 15. So yeah, 14. 14 does not hit.
Wouldn't it be touch?
Of course, I'm sleeping with armor.
It's flat foot touch, so that's pretty damn low.
It's 16. Here you go. It's 16, 15.
But it's flat foot and touch, so it's even lower than either of them together.
Well, flat foot touch is always 10.
Well, like luck would apply. Possibly.
Why would that be flat-footed? It's initiative.
You haven't acted in combat.
You haven't acted yet.
You haven't.
Is she an assassin? Okay, fine. Sure.
She seems to be an assassin in the sense of the profession.
No, I'm okay. What's my AC? What should I? What is the thing that
your AC should be 10 under these circumstances.
Okay, then it all hits then.
So yeah,
27 damage.
Yeah, which puts you down.
Can I reflex for half? Can I reflex for half?
No.
I'm actually awake now.
That's not how bombs work, apparently.
Bombs do not give you. Bombs do not. There's the probability dependent variable was the attack roll.
Yep.
Well, oftentimes, things that require an attack roll do not get a save for that reason.
Yeah.
There you go.
And vice versa. Most things involve one. Flux.
Yeah, slumber.
Do some heal.
You'll get healed before the next turn comes around. Slumber DC 19, I believe. Double check. Might have gone up. DC 20. It's 20 now.
Well, that's joyous.
So many options.
We'll give you the opportunity to coup de grace with your bow if you wish.
No. We're gonna tie this bitch up and know who fucking sent her, dude.
Can't do
Maybe
that.
rape. I mean, no. What? What do you mean we can't do that? She's asleep.
We don't own the hotel. And if we start doing shit like that, they're gonna kick us out of the town.
So someone tried to kill you. You can, like...
You can, like, what?
You can act, like, you can tie them, like, I mean, okay, so yeah, you could, you're not gonna get in trouble for interrogating someone who tried to kill you.
So guys, here's what I think. I think we can get some information out of her before like any authorities get here. Do you think we can do that?
I mean, even if they came, like they're not gonna begrudge you interrogating her.
Yeah, but they're gonna take her from us, and then anything that actually sent her here would have like that, would have power over it, because they probably control the police. Everybody controls the police these days.
Nah.
So do you think we'll be able to get any information out of her?
Combat is as
By the time they get
over.
We tie her up anyway, but now it's just about do we kill her or do we? Do you think we can take some information out of her before the authorities get here?
You're welcome to try.
I guess, yeah, sure. Let's do some interrogation.
Alright, so she wakes up when the spell wears off.
Or we can just slap her around. She wakes up from that too, right?
truth be told, in the time it took you to tie her up, the thing would wear off.
Okay.
I'm being generous. Even saying you have enough time to do so, but
I mean, it's
It
Slumber
took a
lasts for, like,
standard action.
it's what
Okay.
it takes like 12 rounds for them to wake up
Okay.
naturally.
Yeah, it's a
that's
standard
true.
action.
Yeah. Now that I forget your higher level now.
Okay. So we tie her up, and first of all, does anybody heal me by any chance?
Are you nicer to me now than you've been in the past?
I've always been nice to you, man.
I'm just joking. Yeah, of course, I'll heal you up.
Yeah, okay. So we start the interrogation. Wake her up, slap her around, and I put my meanest face first, just to intimidate her. So roll
And then
intimidation.
you ask for milk.
Roll intimidation.
Yes, go ahead.
She's just waking up and seeing my face. Is she like terrified or what?
Yeah, she does look scared of you.
Like
Guys-
intimidate, scared, or like anybody waking that face.
Like the check. I mean, the check succeeded.
Oh god, that was funny.
Okay. So, rise and shine, sweetheart. So who sent you here?
My boss. We don't ask questions like that.
Mm-hmm. I would believe you if I didn't actually already do this job before. So tell me who actually sent you. Who is your boss for this mission?
Roll another intimidate check. That first one was to improve her attitude to make other checks easier. So this one will be to get her to talk.
Nat 1.
Nat 20. Okay. She actually seems quite scared of you. She kind of gulps and admits, my
I cast the sunrise on whatever she says, and
Of
I can use
course.
it like 9 times
yeah,
these days.
that's valid. The grandmother of slayers.
Who?
Roll knowledge local.
Hoppy, I didn't hear you actually, sorry.
The grandmother of
Mothers.
slayers.
Grandmothers of Slayers. Knowledge history?
Local.
Local. Can somebody roll that for me? Because I assume we all hear it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The only person who isn't here would be the old man. None of y'all went to go get him.
Well, you should have woken up because of the bomb.
You were awake.
Okay, well then I would have came in
Okay.
there and just.
And,
grabbed him.
this is-
Yeah, definitely.
This is in all caps because I'm copy pasting it from the book. I'm not yelling at you.
Grandmother of Slayer.
Yes.
Grandmother of Slayers!
That almost sounds like a fucking heavy. That sounds like a heavy metal. That sounds like Slayer.
Yeah,
Grandmother.
there's definitely a Norwegian metal band there.
Yeah. I know,
Yeah.
right?
Speaking of,
Can you?
Henrik's out today, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard from him. I messaged him and I didn't
Okay.
hear back. He's on Discord. He's live, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So, are you gonna roll local? Jack?
Yeah, I will as soon as I get Quincy's sheet up. I will. Give me a minute.
So.
Okay. Loading. Rolling. You said knowledge local?
Yes.
Yeah, knowledge local.
I have 16 so far, which is not great.
That's.
Much better.
26.
With 26, the grandmother of slayers is the leader of a specific assassin's guild.
Okay. an assassin's guild. Okay.
What do we know more about the Assassin Guild?
I mean, they're an assassins guild in Vyre. They take jobs. There are several people working for them. They are, I believe, this specific one is friendly with the Church of Norgerber, which
Dodeberg. Yes.
Okay. So we know that that's like the leader of the guild, but it's not the actual client.
no, it's not the client.
Okay. So I
She would
tell
walk-
her. Yeah, go ahead, Quincy.
Quincy would walk over to this, or
By the way, I go and close the door after Quincy gets in.
yeah,
Behind
Walk
closed
over
door,
to
as you
this-
know.
There is not a door.
woman.
What is it then?
It's just a cup. You can see the not door that's there.
I lift up a bed and I tell Leon to come help me so we can make a door out of it.
No, I'm gonna respect establishment.
What kind of orc are you?
I was a sailor for many years. I know when to move things and when not to move.
I'll do it myself. I'll just move the bed and make a door out of it for it to be closed.
Quincy walks over to this, just kind of crouches down in front of her, looks her dead in the eyes, and says, "Do you know who signed you up for this assignment, other than the mother?"
Who was the client?
It's not my job to know those kinds of things.
Of course, it's not your job, but any worthy assassin would know better than know who they're working for.
This one's not
If
Not
you want,
good
I can
enough to
roll
be.
intimidate check.
Okay. Also, discern lies is on.
Yep.
You.
The will save is I can't actually calculate it. I don't know how to calculate it.
Yeah.
She's really bad at will, so maybe. Well, she probably makes it.
Or,
How do you calculate the DC for a will save?
a nat
Well,
20
like
does
minus-
automatically win.
Okay, then.
Not that you guys would know
Never
that there's a
mind
nat 20, but
Yeah,
If you
sure.
want me to intimidate her, I can.
you
For
can do
what I
that.
said to her.
Boom.
The old
Opposing
man
law.
is very intimidating. The old man is very fucking intimidating.
Yeah, it's
It's like, I'm gonna rape you, girl.
less of that if we could, but he's
Sorry.
like, yeah, he's like Manfred von Karma is a very intimidating old man. In any case, she kind of backs away from you, fear. Listen, I really don't know.
Is your brain empty, girl? Then tell me what you do know. Taking a step closer.
Come here and I hold her hand, like grab her hand, because she's getting too close to the window.
Bound up. Jumps out the third-story window, lands on her head, instantly dies.
Actually, the way fall damage works in Pathfinder, that I've actually had a villain do that before in an attempt to get away, because it was logical given the fall damage and the hit points that they had.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, you only break a few things. Story.
Or what it is you only take like it only takes like
3d6.
yeah 3d6
Because of three
damage
story.
from a third story window.
And she can like roll a reflex to take half.
Not quite, but even then, like if they're if they're at all of level to if they're at all of level to be a reasonable challenge for you, they can 3d6 damage is a mild inconvenience to them. In any case, though, this particular person says, all I was told was to take out him, and she points to you, Ratchet.
Why?
That's another question.
Was it Puppy? Was it Turtle? Tell me who it is.
That's another question we don't ask our clients. There was supposed to be a Hell Knight here. I was to kill them.
So, Quincy pretty much places his the end of his cane directly in the tissue, the muscle, right where the collarbone meets the neck. Puts his cane, pressing it right there. If you right below the Adam's apple, just above the start of the collarbone, and just presses in really, really hard and says, "Are you sure you don't know anything else? Because if you do know anything else, I might have to. Well, the river Styx awaits."
Like I
Puppy,
said,
before we proceed, Puppy, was spilling blood like one of the crimes, right?
Not specifically, no. Let me get
Like,
them.
can you just resend me them, please, if you have them?
I'll post.
Or maybe I'll just look them up. Sure. Vale is the call. It's the name of the city.
No, this. Well, I'll find them for you.
Because I'm pretty sure she just committed a death sentence crime, right?
No, this is not right.
This is technically behind closed doors, I think.
Right now it's behind closed door, but when she actually did it, it was like open door.
Technically, it's not public because the public isn't viewing it. It's a price behind closed doors.
It's not about being public or not. It's about
That's specifically what that means.
Yeah, it has to be public. If there's an assassination attempt in public, then it's a crime. But because it's in a enclosed space, it's pretty much literally behind closed doors. It does not matter.
Wait. Anyone can kill anyone behind closed doors, and then it's fine.
Yes.
Yep.
That is how Vyre.
Yep.
That is how Vyre do.
That's
Vyre in particular. Okay, I was like, I remember that now. It was the roguish city.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as we're not in public.
Yeah, I was really confused. Like, what kind of morality does Pathfinder have? That's the general rule.
But yeah, that's exactly what I tell her. I you gonna roll another intimidate, or is she just nicely intimidated?
You can roll. So that was to make a request. You can roll more intimidate checks to improve her attitude towards you.
24.
Okay.
Can I help since I'm like grabbing her hand?
Yeah, you can help. Or you you can roll another one.
28.
Listen, I really don't know why why I was hired.
Discern lies.
You don't discern any lies.
Okay. Well, she's not lying, guys. I can tell.
Where is the grandmother?
Roll another intimidate check.
Yeah, I figured as much. Damn.
Let me think.
God damn it.
So 5 plus 17.
We're doing it together, right? Like, where is he? You would never give it to an ordinary citizen. I'm glad somebody actually picked up on that.
Oh man.
No, yeah, she's not gonna be persuaded. I don't know where she is at the moment.
He would press and twist the cane a little bit more into her shoulder.
Actually, can I before you actually like choke her out of like breath? How did you get into the room?
It's kind of a silly question. She climbed through the window.
Through the window, right? Through the window,
no.
right, Poppy?
Actually, I walked. I was invisible.
What? I pick up some of her personal stuff, whatever she has on, and I'm gonna start tracking her back from where she actually came from here.
But how?
And I'm gonna use.
She had to move through my
Yeah,
square, though.
Yeah, she actually technically did.
No, not if she went diagonally.
Anyway, before we decide, after we decide what's gonna happen to her, I'm gonna use my track abilities to actually track her from where she actually came from, like back, reverse it. Okay? Poppy, can I do that?
You can try that.
Okay.
He's going to push the cane into the cane kind of deeper into her neck and twist slightly. Girl,
I put my
hold it. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
He says, "Girl, I believe you. I do. I don't think you understand the situation you're in. See, at the current time, because of how things are, your life is pretty much forfeit at this point. And I'm pretty sure that orc over there would be just happy enough to let you see, well, the other side in so many various ways."
And I put my hand around her shoulder and I tell her to look at the closed door over there. Do you know what that means?
It is.
Do you know what that means?
There's.
That means your life is so cheap, nobody's even gonna want it.
Do I get any benefit bonuses for that?
He can aid another.
Yeah, I'll aid another. Actually, you aid me. Is that my roll is probably better.
No, I got a net 20.
Well, I get better than you even without a natural 20.
True, that's because I don't have points to do.
It's okay.
I was.
It's okay. I got you. Okay. Does she tell us what the kill is?
You know what? Yeah, she'll give you their hideout, but she will also say, I wouldn't recommend bursting in there. You would do my job for me.
Well, how much do I get if I kill the Hell Knight?
None, because the contract isn't with you.
Oh, damn.
This is kind of funny because now I'm like, oh, we can actually kill him and get some money.
You do realize I have more money than the contract is on me, right?
Well, if we kill you, we get money.
Both.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the point of the party then?
Every time you join, we just kill you. And you no.
What's the point of the party?
You for our benefits.
No,
You could have killed me so many times. Why did you guys just decide this now?
We did drop alignment last game.
Nobody dropped the evil. Okay,
No.
chill.
Anyway, continue.
So she tells us her hideout. Tells us not to burst in. Okay, out of character, who wants to kill her, who wants to not?
Hold it. Before we continue that conversation, who wants to kill her and who doesn't, I look at this assassin and ask her, how do clients come by and acquire your services?
She would explain. She would explain how. The process is somewhat elaborate. You know, it's still an illegal thing, so it has to be secretive.
Yeah, of course. Is it like just some people can do it, or is it like anybody who has the coin?
I mean, anyone who has the coin can hire them.
They like just knock on the door. I'm here for business. Like, you know, the shutter comes in. I'm here for business. They close it. They open the door for you. Is that it?
Yeah, that's why I say the process is somewhat elaborate.
Yeah. You just have to be like secretive about it.
Yeah, or it's a matter of you know, going to the right places, saying the right code words, etc.
He would ask her what are and what places to go for such things.
And she would tell you.
Okay.
Discern lies, fool.
Yeah, of course. Discern lies on all of it.
Yeah,
I have it for so long, so it's okay.
you discern no lies.
Okay. Well, she's not lying. Okay. So I think we got all of the information that we can.
So here's the question you got to ask her now. What happens for those who fail?
It depends on why, how badly, how important the mission was.
What's your fate?
For failing?
Well, I assume after giving us all this information, you're probably gonna be exiled or killed.
Did
I won't be taking the risk.
You're taking your risk.
Can I detect chaos on her?
Yes, you can.
Okay, do that.
You would not detect chaos.
Oh, okay. Keep going then. So are we getting?
So she's taking a risk, huh?
She won't be taking that, as in she'll be fucking off.
Oh, okay. She's not gonna take the risk.
If she gets away from her, if she gets away from you, she's fucking off.
Is she okay? Discern lies on that first.
Yeah, definitely.
She is telling the truth. She's not going back to tell people that she betrayed them.
Now then, if we see you again,
I'll put an arrow in your neck.
If we see you again, I promise you, your life will be a living hell, and you think death will be the only. You'll beg for death. Quincy cuts are free.
Actually, before we do that, I want to take anything valuable off of her.
Okay.
Leave her at least a weapon to defend herself to keep the fuck out of the city.
Yeah, and a few coins to leave too.
Well,
yeah, sure.
Her bombs are of no use to you, so you can let her keep those.
I was thinking more of a dagger. Okay, yeah, sure. Anything else?
Her bombs and extracts aren't of any use, because she's.
Can't we sell them?
No.
Okay.
Because
Class feature.
they're a class
I'll be right
feature.
back.
They're not. They're like a prepared spell. They're not useful to anyone else.
Okay. I got you.
It didn't have that discovery.
So
I will be right back.
I don't believe so. She.
If you want to tell us the
not.
things she has later, okay.
No, I'll read them out now. Combat gear. Death Blade, which I think is a poison. 4 doses of large scorpion venom.
I take those.
A potion of cat's grace.
Definitely take that.
She's wearing +1 chain shirt. She has 2 masterwork daggers.
Are they enchanted by any chance?
No.
Material.
No. I would have said so. A masterwork hand crossbow with 10 bolts. Cloak of Resistance +1. A Hat of Disguise.
Can I have that?
A Disguise Kit.
Cool.
Masterwork Thieves Tools. And a Clandestine Voucher, which what that is it's a 250 GP wondrous item. This piece of parchment can magically transform metal coins into spots of metallic ink on its surface. A clandestine voucher is commonly used to transfer bribes or payment when exchanging material wealth would be illegal or draw too much attention. The voucher comes with a magical quill that, when touched to a coin, transforms the coin into ink of that color. Each coin fills the quill enough to make a single dot on the parchment. The quill can hold up to 200 coins worth of ink, but the ink is ruined if multiple types of coins are mixed. A single clandestine voucher can hold a number of dots equal to 1,600 coins. Each dot takes the same amount of space regardless of the coin's denomination. To retrieve coins from the clandestine voucher, the owner must apply a solvent to the paper, such as diluted alcohol or citrus juice. Coins that were magical or otherwise different from ordinary coins are restored as mundane coins. If the voucher is otherwise destroyed or significantly damaged, any coins stored in it are lost, though any dots that are intact can be restored normally. The voucher can be reused, but this requires purchasing a new magical quill at a cost of 25 GP and washing any solvent out of the parchment before applying new ink. Cursed coins can't be transformed into ink and stored in the quill. And it currently, hers has 700 GP in it.
Okay, what is the solvent? Does she have it on her still?
No.
Well, I ask her what the solvent is.
It can be like lemon juice or something.
Ah, okay.
It's not.
So we can do it later.
That's trivial to acquire. I'm not gonna.
Okay, is that all the money that she has?
That is. Yeah. There's no loose change listed on her.
Well, we're gonna take that, but I'm gonna give her like 10 gold pieces for her to fuck off.
All right.
Like, fair. Actually, 10 gold pieces.
All right. As soon as you allow her, she chugs a potion of gaseous, or not potion, but she chugs her extract of gaseous form and fucks off out the window.
Do we take those extracts or not?
You can.
What's that?
They're useless to you. So.
Okay.
You can. You can.
I thought that was something you didn't list off or something.
You can take them, but they're not worth anything to you, and you can't
sell
them.
I know. Okay. So we got all the loot off of her, and we gave her some money for her to fuck off, and now she's gone. And I shout through the window, "Next time, don't bring bombs to a closed space quarter, you idiot!"
Okay. I don't know. I mean, it nearly worked.
Mm-hmm.
No, it did not.
It got you to 0 by my count.
How did that work? She's an assassin. She's supposed to not.
There is a silent bomb, right? It's a thing.
Well, that was not silent.
I'm just saying. Just because it's bomb doesn't mean that it's bad.
Haven't you ever watched Rocky and Bullwinkle? The Hushaboom?
Anyway, so maybe we wait for Leon before we.
What? I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Henrik is the one we're technically waiting on, but it's been over an hour, so.
Yeah, I'll do the arena stuff first, and if that takes up the session, then we'll do the banquet next time.
Okay.
If it doesn't, then we'll do it without him. Or if he shows up, then we'll do it immediately as soon as we're done with the fight that we're in.
Cool.
Yeah, sure. While you set that up, I'm gonna. So while you set that up, I want to ask you guys something. There's this item called Eyes of the Eagle. It's a wondrous item for the eyes, and it gives a +5 to perception.
Yes.
And then there's an item that's more expensive, but it only gives a +2.
Okay.
It probably
Is it the
does
same-
something else as well,
1 sec, here you go.
or gives it under
One.
different circumstances.
Or
Yeah.
different type of, or more valuable type of bonus.
Yeah,
It-
that might be it. It might be that it gives
Okay.
a different type of bonus that would stack with the first one.
Mm-hmm. There's lots of possibilities, like competence and circumstance are the two most likely, probably.
So, the next morning, it's time for round 2. So this is well, the tournament you guys entered. It's a 16 bracket tournament. Teams of any size are allowed. What's sort of regulated is like the power level. You guys are on the upper end of what's allowed.
Yep.
And each round, there's a lot of arenas, largely so that matches can take place at the same time. And there's no any gladiator who consents to join or who is the property of someone who consents to send them in. And that includes things that like aren't people, like animals and
Cool.
So, you guys can go in. I will let your cohort go in on this, and if Quincy wants to join, I'll let him.
Hell no.
She decided not to join last. I'm continuing with that.
All right.
I think the group of 3 is fair.
Unless we get others.
But yeah, if we're keeping things with the same power level, I think that's fair.
Yeah, let's keep it at 3, I guess.
I don't want to help them, to be honest. I'm an old man.
We don't want to help you either, then God.
I'm an old man. No reason
So,
for me to help you.
The lower right corner, I'm going to reveal
Okay.
part of the arena.
So, by the way, can the last arena be a sphere of annihilation?
No, it cannot, because you would just die immediately.
No, like, can it be called a sphere of annihilation? Because we said this one is gonna be like a cube of death or something. It's gonna like get more sides as it goes on, like more sides. And the last arena, can it be like called a sphere of annihilation? Like it's a reference to the item, but it's not doesn't actually have the item.
That was entirely jokes.
No, but I really want it.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to be mingling with the nobles who've come to watch.
How much is the most bet on ourselves?
It'll be like last time. It'll be 3,000.
Just 1K for this. Come on, that's gotta be a bit more.
Well, we did take them all out, so they might be more difficult to find people to bet against us. Or the odds would be very unfavorable to us. So it's not. There are cases where like, oh, they're going to win, so we're going to make it the odds where even if they win, you still lose money if you bet on them.
Yeah, the odds are for us, so you're not going to get as much as you normally would.
How is the odds for us? They're like
because we won versus the champions last time.
I think those were not the champion.
The people that do the odds, they say, if we're on the higher, like you probably said, we're on the higher end of the power spectrum. People aren't gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna bet against them. It's not really worth it.
Right.
Even if you give me good odds.
Well, you would find some people to bet against you in this particular with this particular matchup. This is a.
Now here's another thing. Here's another thing too. Okay. Technically, what we could do is we could technically rig. We could scam the fucking place, and we can bet a lot of fucking money against you, like that y'all are gonna lose, and then y'all lose, air quote, lose the match.
Lose
this is to the death.
Well,
You do
no.
know that the losers have to do whatever the winner says.
So
like
what it is that the winners it's two incapacitation. If the loser dies, then the loser is dead. If the loser survives, then the winner basically decides their fate.
It's
Okay.
gladiatorial without death, pretty much. Now, they can choose to kill you if they really wanted to, which isn't going to be that much of a great loss. And the money that we would return could probably get better. We could probably resurrect you and have a little bit extra cash.
Or no, I mean people
Okay, nobody's. If you're not gonna participate, just bet on something and let's go. Because we're not gonna lose on purpose. Because we're gonna die if we lose.
You won't. Okay.
Well, it'll depend on which one you lose to.
Yeah, but like most of the times we're gonna die.
It's not worth the risk for a little bit of extra cash.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Bet on whoever you want. You're not helping anyway.
Oh, I'm not going to be betting on either one of you. I'm not losing money to this.
Yeah, sure. Anyway.
I will.
So, Puppy,
I'm going to be mingling with the nobles.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, go ahead. We heard that. Puppy, I drink the potion of Cat's Grace before I get into the cage, which is gonna be still active, right? For like 2 more minutes.
3 minutes. So, I'll say you'll have like 30.
You allowed me to do that.
Yeah.
You told me like it's 3 minutes.
I did.
Like
so...
before I get in, I chug it.
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
Okay,
so...
and I before we even get to the thing, I coat some of the arrows with poison, scorpion poison and
okay, you need to roll.
Only.
You need to roll for each of those. If you roll a natural 1, you accidentally poison yourself.
Okay, I'll guess it's just scorpion poison then.
I'm gonna laugh if you poison yourself. I think it'd be funny.
Okay.
What do I need to roll? Survival? Or just D20?
I think it's just a D20 because it's just a matter of there being a 5% chance.
There you go.
That's 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So how many shots of poison?
The arrows.
Each dose poisons 1 arrow.
Okay. Well, how many doses do we have?
I believe it was
4.
Yeah, it was 4.
I'll do 2. There you go.
So 2 of your arrows are poisoned.
And I drink the Cat's Grace, which already added to my thing. So 22. Let me see.
Welcome everyone to the announcer walks in and says, to the quarterfinals of Vyre's grand tournament. The crowd cheers. To my left, those who defeated the previous year's champions, the Silver Smashers. Crowd cheers for you.
That's my name.
To my right, we have a very special opponent. From the deep, dark jungles of Mwangi, captured, tamed, made into a fighting machine, I bring every last one of you, the star of the arena, the creature with the mighty roar, the most marvelous entity ever to grace Vyre's
I roll my
arenas.
eyes.
The motherfucking T-Rex!
God damn it, I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Awesome.
You predicted me.
Alright.
You recall me laughing hysterically in the aftermath of the last one?
Yep.
That's when I saw that this was the correct CR.
Roll initiative.
Yep. When I saw this was the correct CR for me to do it, I was like, yep.
Oh shit, it added me again.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's not right at all. Oh, it is Vyre. That's funny. I'll just once it hit the wrong token.
I was gonna say it looks like it tagged your bird.
Yeah.
What type of knowledge do we have
What the fuck?
to roll to know about this?
It's knowledge nature
as
is what's applicable.
As he's like introducing it, we can like talk among ourselves. So can somebody roll knowledge nature? Because I don't have it, I think.
Nope.
Nobody, none of us have a knowledge nature.
Nah, man, we just kill shit by smash.
Okay.
22 nature.
22.
Mhm.
Yeah, so T-Rex is a large dinosaur. It doesn't have any energy resistances or DR or anything like that. Their most notable characteristic is their bite. They have an ability called Powerful Bite. They apply twice their strength modifier to their bite, and it threatens on a 19 to 20. So the result of this is that their bite does an absurd amount of damage. Like if you get crit by their bite, you're dead.
And what's their movement?
40.
40.
So they, even on a charge, they can't get to us.
Yeah.
Reach exists.
Actually, nah. It's like 100 for us. For him to get to us.
It has enormous reach as well, so it might be able to.
What's his reach?
It's as much as his size. It's 20 feet.
20 feet. Damn. It's like 4. Wow. Damn. Okay.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Anything else? Nothing else. Okay.
They can swallow you whole, and if they do, then you start taking damage from their stomach acids as they digestify you and turn you into dinosaur barf. Oh.
Would I know if it's chaotic by any chance?
It is an animal. It is true neutral.
True neutral. Okay.
Well, that's in the long run, Quincy. Anyways, Ratchet, you go first.
Okay. I think I shoot him. Full round attack.
Okay.
Through Leon, I have improved. I have precise everything.
Right.
So plus 14 to hit.
Let me check. I believe your longbow has
110.
Just exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It is exactly.
One ranger.
Since he's a large. Never mind. Plus 14. First attack.
32 hits.
2 hits. Second attack.
16 does not hit. Wait, let me check it's flat-footed. So yeah, 16 still doesn't hit. Nor does 13.
Just for reference, does this thing have an unusual threat radius?
Yes.
D20. Oh, just 1d8 plus d6 plus. Let's see. Plus 11. 11. Here's the first arrow damage, and then here's the second because it's many shot. So 43 at the first thing, and then he has to do a fortitude save, DC 17.
Are both of these poisoned arrows or just the one?
Just one.
Okay.
Do they stack? I don't know if they stack. I don't know how poison stack. I don't know how poison works. Sorry. He makes it. Wow, damn.
So 20 and 20, so that's 43. And that's non-lethal damage.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. He's still taking damage, and if you guys reduce him to his current HP to his non-lethal HP, it's still like it still counts.
So let's see.
I know you guys like make it sound as if it's like a bad thing. I take another 5-foot step over here, about it, just to make sure.
He can in fact charge you.
Yep.
They said
He's
he was 40 feet.
yeah, that's double move. He's charging you.
Well, he can't attack.
Keeping in mind that
Got a large
diagonals work,
starter.
diagonals work differently in range. So reaches are squares, always. So that's why it threatens both you and Leon. It is an animal, and so I'm gonna say its handler. I'm gonna say it's. Yeah, I'm gonna. Is its handler directing? I'm gonna say yes and say that its handler directs it to go after Leon.
Okay.
So that is. Christ.
Of course. Of fucking course.
It
33.
cannot miss me.
33 to confirm.
Yep.
Will this be the end of Leon? Nah, he
It
could.
Seriously could be.
Could be. I have lower health.
What is your total HP?
3.
What?
You'd be fully healed.
That is 63.
You have less HP than me.
63 HP. What's your con?
14.
So you're not totally dead. It does 73 points of damage.
Nice.
And you're in its mouth.
Shit.
Wait, okay, hold it. You said 63, that means he's at -10.
Yes.
Yes.
I thought that means you're dead.
No.
No, that means I'm a fortitude save from being dead.
He's not a fortitude save, a con check, and he's 4 of those away from being dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
However,
God, this is funny.
charging is its entire turn. Make a con check.
Okay.
Hey, Leon, didn't this happen before?
Yes. Yes, it did.
No, that was to you. Yeah, it was to you.
The other game, yeah.
21.
21, you stabilize.
Awesome.
Flux.
That's funny.
My original plan is not working, so I went just in non-cheesy, but given the circumstances, Slumber DC 20.
Okay.
Well,
There's a chance of this working, and there's a chance of it not working.
come on. Come on.
Oh,
Ah, no!
in that instance, I will. Yeah, I'll use my Swift channel. I get 1 a day.
Okay, do you have selective channeling?
It's a 1 a day ability I have that allows me to do it.
Do you have selective channeling?
Right, I have 1 a day selective channeling.
Okay.
And oh yeah, he has been hurt a little bit. You're right.
Does he heal at 5 HP every turn? I don't know what that was. Flux.
What?
There was this thing that heals like 5 HP.
Oh right, yeah,
passively.
Leon heals 5 instantly.
Cool.
Yeah, so he's conscious now.
No. But
No.
he
And
is
then
now.
heals another 19.
So 24.
No, yeah, Mara.
And that's then I'll 5 foot, and that'll be my turn.
So you are now conscious in its mouth.
Yep.
Okay. So what do I have to do to actually attack it this way so that it actually drops it from from his mouth?
Kill it.
Is that like not I can shoot it at its jaw and it's like paralyzed at its jaw or something?
Not unless you have
This
an
is
ability that says you can do that.
I'm asking you as like a special thing that you're gonna
No.
decide, but I guess not. Okay. So just 5 foot step, whatever. I don't know. Here, and I do a 4-round attack.
Okay.
Come on. First attack,
No.
second attack.
No.
What the fuck are these rolls?
This is not the time to roll low, dude. Come on, man.
That is a yes.
8 plus 1. D6. 16 damage and roll a fortitude save.
Okay. In the future, whenever you use poison, I need you to specify beforehand which ones
There will
are...
be no future. That was the last arrow that was poisoned.
Well, you might poison more in the future.
Yeah, sure. Fucking hell. Oh,
It's
well,
good
that's
at that.
my turn. Yeah, well, there's still a chance. So.
So
Just like that natural 20.
it is going to swallow Leon.
Yep.
Is
Is that like what kind of action is that?
It's a grapple check, so it needs to beat your CMD.
Oh, so it's a standard.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
for going. I don't know if it should be able to attack as well, but I'm being nice and having it forgo its ability to attack, but it does swallow you.
This Drax time?
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes. I shall get it where the skin is thinner. The fuck?
Yeah.
Shit.
If you have a slashing weapon, you can try to cut yourself out.
I have a hammer.
Can he try to bludgeon the thing at least to damage?
Yeah,
Actually, I
you
did
can,
have a hammer.
you can damage it from the inside. You cannot cut yourself out that way.
I think it was it was in the mouth with you, so it would have been swallowed with
Yeah,
you.
if you were holding the hammer, it swallowed along with you. And
Okay.
it begins with an opponent grappled in his mouth. You can attempt a new combat. I'm double checking that I'm doing this right. It's as though you were pinning it. If it succeeds, it follows its prey. Oh, the opponent takes the bite damage.
Oh goddamn!
So
Do it.
Not crit as well, at least.
No, it doesn't crit. It doesn't even have a chance to.
Dead
That's
outright?
dead.
Yep.
You're unconscious. God damn it.
No, that's a dead.
That's a dead?
That's a dead.
Yep, you just got eaten by T-Rex.
Goddamn.
It's all my fault.
How do you think this is your fault?
I was the one who suggested the arenas.
No, we pretty much all decided to do this.
Shit, no.
I rolled a bit low on my channel. How far were you from not dying?
Like
20 points?
Oh my god! So it was not even close.
How do you
Yeah,
got?
I was 14.
Yeah, so he was at 14, negative 14, so actually, had he gotten another 7 points, he would have not died.
Oh, 7 points. Okay.
That said,
You got the
starting,
5 points and the. Sorry.
yeah, as time goes on, it's gonna do swallow whole damage. So, Flux, do something amazing to
so.
save your life.
Okay. I got lots of things that I just feel bad now that I can't save my friend's life.
Don't worry
30
about it.
That's 35, I think. Yeah, that's 35. So I'll 5 foot step closer and do another slumber DC 20.
Okay.
Well, shit. I'm coming to join you, Leon.
Yeah!
That fucking T-Rex is like, nom 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 nom.
Don't run attack.
All right. That's
T-Rex
yes.
says, fuck you all.
That is yes. That is yes. So you get 4 arrows worth of damage. 19, 23, 19, 14. Okay. So 19.
How does it look?
Let me check. It's actually not that far away from being down. A couple more, maybe a couple more arrows would probably do it, even one might.
That's my turn.
Its
Just
turn. Flux. You're in its threat range. Does 25 hit you?
I'm pretty sure it does. Yep.
Okay. 38. And it gets a free attempt to grapple you.
It succeeds. I mean, unless it rolls in that one, I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So let me. So 38 damage. Let me record that.
Let me get you to front.
17 left. Okay.
And he has you in his
You're in his mouth.
shit. You're still conscious.
Not
Can
for
do
a day or
action.
two. You're conscious, and it's your turn.
Just slumber. Just slumber.
I can't. I only get 2 shots at it. The best misfortune is probably the best thing I have. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that could
Okay.
be any better. Everything else is a spell, and I would fail the chance. Yeah, I misfortune DC 20. God damn! 3
No, wait,
in a
that's
row.
that's the wrong roll. I'm sorry.
It's still
yeah.
the
11
fat
plus-
roll.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm
still gonna.
I'm giving you another one, and it wins.
God. 4 in a row. That's God. 4 in a row. 50% chances. That's fucked up.
All right.
4-round attack.
Okay.
Come on, baby, come on.
Yes. 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 That knocks them down.
Okay, he's unconscious.
Yep.
Let's go. Let's get Leon out of here.
Falls down.
Now, here's the thing. I assume in every kind of competitive sport there are medics around. Would there be a medic here who can cast that revive in 1 minute spell?
It's 1 round.
Well, has he been dead for one?
Yeah,
Around a second, yeah.
Yeah, it's already been past the time for a breath of life.
Yeah. Plus he's inside. He's inside
We can
digestive
get him out.
juice.
You can like fucking cut him
We
open.
can only get enough to raise dead or resurrect, but
Like, I really don't want him to have the negative level. Like, I'm actually asking Puppy, would you homebrew this as like we can actually someone can cast breath of life on him?
No.
Some of the medics? No.
It's outside
He's dead.
the
Dead.
rules.
Yeah, I know it's outside the rules.
He is
That's why I
currently
asked.
actually dead. Flux. Let's see. I will be generous and not bother with fall damage for you.
it wouldn't kill me outright anyway.
Yeah,
so it's
it
fine.
wouldn't. So you can be It's down. The announcer comes out. Well, that was exciting.
I take out my sword and I start carving up his belly. I wanna take Flux out. I mean, Rook out.
All right. 1 second. You deal it damage. It's
No, I
handled.
cut his throat first if he's gonna wake up. Just to be clear.
Well, he's not gonna wake. You guys get to decide his fate. But you can.
Yeah,
cut
I've already decided his fate. I'm gonna cut his belly open. I'm gonna take Rook out.
Okay, you've cut his belly open. You take out Rook's body. Rook's body is not in wonderful shape. It's half digested, basically.
Like his skin is kinda gone, but he's still in one piece, right?
His skin is he's still in one basically half-orc shaped piece, but his skin is gone and there's some stuff from the surface that's gone. Like you have enough, like you have I believe raised I don't know what intact. You certainly have a remnant of him for the purposes of spells that resurrect him. I don't know if this could be described as an intact corpse.
I'm so sorry, Leon.
No, it's cool. I've had backup for a while.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I take the body of the dinosaur with me. This is my fucking trophy, and I take
It's
Crook
not
and we're
dead.
gonna.
That is huge.
I'm gonna slit his throat. It's dead. I sliced open its belly. Its stomach is wide open. I assume the bleeding damage has already killed it. No creature can survive that.
Not in
With
real
all-
life,
with all
but
of
in Pathfinder, you dealt the amount of damage. The amount of damage necessary to cut something's stomach open is specified if it has the swallow whole ability. You dealt that much damage, it is still perfectly fucking alive.
Well, I claim the dinosaur as mine, and I finish it off.
Flux, do you have any objection?
I did all the damage, so no.
Okay, you guys don't want a T-Rex.
I don't want a T-Rex.
This
That
is
one
a trained dinosaur.
Do you guys
You
actually want it?
crazy?
You guys actually want it?
This is a trained dinosaur.
We live in a
Jesus
city.
fuck.
We live in a city. It's not gonna
Yeah.
be useful.
It's a huge creature. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I think having a giant fucking T-Rex.
I mean, if I were alive, I'd want
What?
to ride it home.
One, we keep it. Two,
We're
we
trying to
don't.
be inconspicuous. in
We
this.
keep it.
If this,
We keep it. We keep it.
if this was Darby's game, I would say yes. I'm fine with whatever you decide, but I'm not going to feed it.
We keep it alive. We keep it alive. Keep it changed.
I'll
It's
channel
fine.
it.
You
We are
insisted
past
on.
that.
Well, you insisted on cutting its throat. So what I'll do is it'll roll a fortitude save against your
I didn't actually know we were gonna we could actually keep it. I'm sorry.
Yes,
okay,
you
fine.
did.
If you want to do that,
That's self-evident, bro.
whatever, man.
So roll your.
Dear,
You cut its throat. What did you cut its throat with? You have a.
a long sword.
All right. Roll coup de grace damage, which is 2 times the normal damage you would do with that.
10-0. I have a feeling it's still going to be alive.
Of course, of course, of course.
8. So it needs to make a DC. Is it 18 or 23?
18.
I swear to God, if it fails this one. Oh yeah, good job.
It wins.
Well, it's still alive. And now he healed it as well. But it's still
Okay.
unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see.
So we just chain it up. It's mine. Let's go.
So
It's ours. Sorry.
So 26 fewer points of non-lethal damage and 26 more points of. So it's awake.
So sorry, Leon.
No, it's okay. Good.
Its handler, its handler is actually accepts this, and tells it not to kill you.
Well, is there anyone who can preserve the body of Rook? Someone in the medics, I don't know, that preserve lives thing.
Is such a spell as Restore Corpse. That's primarily for turning skeletons into zombies and vice versa, but I would say it's probably applicable here.
Okay, so if we take him back to Kintargo, we can do everything to him. We can revive him, right?
I mean, you can
Just
do
for
that
all
here.
We can do that here. Okay.
It's just a matter of spending the
But
money.
yeah. Do we have someone back home who actually does it for free?
Not anymore.
Not for free, but like, you know.
You guys have...
we'll pay the normal price for it.
Yeah, you guys can do that. Yeah, you're free.
You didn't, but okay.
What?
I would suggest you didn't, but okay.
If you wish to not be risen and want to re-roll, that's your choice.
A, you know he has a brother, and B, he probably wouldn't anyway.
Okay.
So, like, if you have
decide
said,
you don't want-
yeah, if you decide, or you want to, like, you made your wishes known that resurrection is not for you, then we won't do that. But that's otherwise we will do it. It's up to you.
The life of a sailor favors the natural way.
Okay, if that's your decision, I can't stop you.
I
Literally,
I
we can't
respect
stop
that.
you.
I respect you. I respect that.
Yeah, and luckily for most people, the rules say you do not have to, which is great.
Can we sell your shit?
Fuck you. Went from, oh, we just already died to, hey, how can we profit from this?
You
God.
do. I
No,
mean,
I'm actually not gonna sell it. We're gonna give it to your brother. Don't worry about it. No,
Yeah,
we're not
or-
gonna sell.
yeah.
not gonna
Well,
sell it.
if you want to do it that way, you can. But I would say that more likely his brother comes in with 9th level starting wealth, and you have his gear.
Yeah, that's normally how that works.
So
Okay.
you guys only win 2,000 because you won the bet, but he isn't one of the people who bet isn't alive anymore. So only 2 of you get winnings.
Okay.
So we split them less then. The reward is still the same. Just someone who can't receive it. Doesn't matter.
Well, so whoever Rook bet with doesn't need to pay him
Yeah.
because
Well,
he's dinosaur. He is dinosaur food.
This ticket is not eligible.
Okay,
it has
okay,
been
okay.
inside a
So-
T-Rex.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You actually said last time that only a team can bet on like itself, not like individually.
Different arena.
Different arena
Just
here.
let it go.
No, this
just let
was-
it go. It's not worth fighting over. Let's let
team.
it go.
So the team.
Yeah, sure,
okay.
sure.
All of you bet on your team to win. The person who you bet on him with, there's no one for them to pay because the person is dead.
Or they say, well, I bet that the team would win, not that part of the team would win, so I'm not going to allow this bet to go through. You know,
No,
they'll be
it's just the issue of there's no one for them to pay
okay. Either way, fine.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they didn't
not
didn't
worth-
bet with
So
all of
we both get 1K.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We do everything, all that. Is there somewhere we can store the body while we finish the fucking mess, the
Well-
party of the queen? Or do we have to go back?
Well, I would assume.
I'm actually fine with going back alone and restoring him. Oh, actually, we're gonna just bury him, right?
Yeah, if he made his intentions clear, we would return to his brother. We want his brother to be able to pay respects to the half-digested corpse of his brother.
Or ninth, right?
To the half
Yes.
digested corpse.
Okay.
Oh god. That
Yeah,
just sounds-
I'm unfortunately one level behind on spellcasting, so I don't have Breath of Life. That's why.
Okay. So just to like restore his body to like more nice shape, how much do I have to pay for that, puppy?
Let me check the spell Restore Corpse.
Just like for better funeral, you know, when we're gonna like
I get it.
present
Yeah.
the body. Okay. Pay respects.
Yeah, and you, as far as the gladiatory stuff is concerned, you guys are allowed to bring in a replacement.
His blood is still warm, man. His blood is still warm.
So Restore Corpse is not really applicable to this situation.
Well, it says the corpse looks as it did when the creature died. So I guess that depends on how you mean by that.
Yeah, I
Puppy,
missed
just-
that. I missed
just
that clause.
decide,
You're
man.
right. No, you're right. I missed that clause.
So it has some bite marks maybe, but that's about it.
Yeah.
It has a few bite marks, my ass. It looks like it's half digested through fucking like
Well,
wood chipper.
He died in the-
He died in the T-Rex's mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, so he has puncture hole teeth that go chomp.
so
Okay, okay.
It's better. I'm not saying it's great. I'm saying it's an improvement.
better.
You know.
Yeah, like all of his flesh is not like digested.
The
and
digestion
melting.
is gone.
Yeah. So how much do I have to pay?
Almost nothing. I think nothing actually. I think we have it. Yeah, we have it for free.
We have it for free. Okay.
It's a first level spell. And
Okay.
On the cleric list, so my cohort can just prepare it and cast
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Any materials needed?
No, it's 100% free, easy,
Okay.
easy to do.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and they have slots open, so they could do it as soon as today if they want, if you
Okay.
wanted to.
Okay.
For the purpose of bookkeeping, everyone heals another 20.
We're gonna go rest anyway.
Everyone
I
should be
didn't
full.
even take damage. I didn't even take damage.
Right, the T-Rex though. I'll give him some, even though he ate my friend. For keeping him. I want him healthy.
Even though he ate my friend, I must keep this T-Rex healthy.
Look, Quincy, I swear to God, I'll let him loose on you.
I mean, Leon, do you want to play the T-Rex?
Oh my God.
That work?
for the purpose, if we want to put off your new character's introduction, I would let you play the Tyrannosaur for the
arenas.
Yeah, for the remainder of the arena fights.
You know what? I'm gonna try and build this as quickly as possible. So go ahead and do the arena, and I'm gonna try and have it in by the time that's done.
No, the arena is only once every session. But this is the
No,
this is the
that's not
arena
true.
There are going to be a few this session, so if I can get the new character in one,
Oh, there's gonna be a
then-
couple.
Because,
Okay.
so it's as I said. I'm gonna until Mark arrives, which I'm still getting nothing from him. I'm just gonna keep doing the arena fights because he really wanted to do the Vyre stuff, and I would hate to do it without him.
Yep.
Yep. So it's only if it comes down to it from a time standpoint. So yeah, if you want to be the T-Rex, you can be the T-Rex.
I'm gonna say go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna work on the new character and bring him in as soon as I can.
Okay. Let me get you where the stats for the T-Rex.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
somebody's gonna be running T-Rex as I'm building a character.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was all set up to link that, so I will anyway.
Why are you building a character? Just use the thing.
I need something to be alive by the time.
Just be a
Shit
T-Rex.
Yeah, he needs to build a human or a human and or half orc.
A human and or.
Yeah.
Isn't he gonna control the
How
T-Rex?
come he can't just be an awakened ferret? You know, just be an awakened ferret. Just be like this weird little thing.
Yeah, it occurs to me that later you will have the ability to awaken this T-Rex.
So what's gonna happen now?
So, the
I swear.
next arena match is later. So you'll have a couple hours, but you won't get your stuff back. It doesn't seem like you really need it.
Can't expect us to fight the same day that we lost some.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
We're.
We lost a friend.
Let me rephrase this. We would be adventurers. Right? We would be adventurers. So that means even if we lose somebody, we fight. The only difference.
Look, the next opponent's gonna be even tougher than this. So we need to be refilled this to the fullest.
If it's not going to be Leon, does one of you guys want to control the T-Rex?
Why does Leon not want to control the T-Rex?
Because he's going to be
Because
making
he's
a character.
That's why.
I would say Tack, since he doesn't have a dog in
Yeah,
the fight.
Tack, do you want to control the T-Rex?
Sure, why not? I get to fucking control it. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it.
All right, I linked the stats. I linked the page there. It has several dinosaurs. The T-Rex is, I think, on the bottom.
Okay, okay.
You can see it has this is just there's nothing. It's just a vanilla T-Rex, and its CR is
Okay.
its CR is equal to you guys' levels, so it is as powerful as you are.
Shouldn't it be as powerful as we are combined?
No, because the odds are tilted in your favor. It's as powerful as a single one of you.
Oh wow! And we still lost a person fighting it. That natural
Yeah,
20
that's
really
because
fucked us up.
that's because it's hardcore. It's built as hardcore DPS.
Yep.
So it's AC 21, touch 7, flat-footed 20, footed 20. Yeah. 153 HP. Holy fuck.
Yeah, let me